Welcome to GabTalks, where we provide tools, tips, and techniques to help your life and business be easier, better, and faster. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? I'm Gabriella, and this is GabTalks Success Tips from Experts. And today I am bringing to you a phenomenal lady who has just a giant well of information and knowledge to share with all of you. And I am super excited to bring to you sleep expert Perry and postmenopausal expert Dilyana. How are you today?
I'm very good and very excited. Thank you so much to having me in today's show.
Absolutely. I thought that we had such a lovely conversation, and I know that you and I met in a networking event where people were discussing different coaching and speaking and stuff. And I was really impressed with what you had to share, and I think our audience would be too. Will you share about your expertise?
I'm a sleep expert, as I'm known also as a sleep fairy. And also I'm a menopause coach, helping women to connect better in their body and mind during the transition period in their life, so that they are more happy, healthier, more relaxed, and in control in their life.
I really love that you said sleep fairy because, when we were little, we all believed in fairies. And as adults, we kind of get away from that. But the truth is, we all need a little bit of awesome fairiness in our lives. Tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, it's a little bit magic that I put in my coaching and training to get really deep, restful sleep so that you're more productive, energized, and feel really good about yourself.
I mean, who doesn't want that, right?
Absolutely.
So, Dilyana, I know you have a really interesting story that brought you to where you are today in your expertise. And I think our audience would really benefit from hearing about it.
So I'm coming from a yoga teacher background, and I had a lot of active lifestyle, a healthy lifestyle. I'm told that I have a good diet. I have a movement. I really live in a healthy way. And what was my surprise when one day I wake up and something doesn't feel quite well. And I didn't listen to my body. I keep pushing every day with endless cup of caffeine, without giving myself a pause. And it was interesting because in the morning I have difficulty to wake up before I jump right away from the bed, ready to start the day and hit my responsibility. But then suddenly I start to have difficulty to wake up and start the day. Then going through the day, in the afternoon, I wanted to go back and sleep. And what
Mhm.
was weird, in the evening, I was tired and wired, but cannot sleep.
Mm.
So
A lot of people in business follow into that category, don't you?
I think so. Many people suffer from some form of insomnia or sleep deprivation due to the stress
Yeah.
in our environment, what you are exposed to with our electronic device, and so much on. But most of all, it's in the certain age of woman's life, you need to start to prioritize this sleep because, like me, I didn't do that, and I pushing too much myself until I come to the moment that I was experienced breakout.
Interesting. I think a lot of us in business, in entrepreneurship, find ourselves exactly in that place. I know I have at times in my life as well. And diet and exercise and all of those are important, but there's a little bit of magic and fairy dust that you help us that we probably don't realize we need.
Yes, and actually, what was the turning point? It was when I discovered that I need to take a little bit more time
Mm.
for myself, start to prioritize myself, start deepen my meditation practice, my mindfulness, and actually breath work saved my life. It's actually
Oh,
connection with my breath. It was that helped me to discover my limiting beliefs that I hold on to. help me
Mm,
to connect with my spirit and to really also channel this connection with the universe and also understand my soul.
wow. So in order to get where you are today, you had this thing happen inside of you that your body started telling you, you need to change. But we also, all of us in business, have external inspiration and influence that really make a huge difference and a positive impact on us. Will you share with us yours?
So all my mentors was my inspiration to become who I am right now, especially people who are on the stage inspire me so much to become a speaker and also to launch my own podcast. But really, it's a endless number of people who really inspire me.
You know, I love that because in my own backstory, I had a situation that drew me to watching a documentary. And the person that the documentary was about drew me down a path that had me then receiving inspiration from dozens of people. And not one person or one mentor is going to be able to give you everything. So, taking inspiration from multiple sources and multiple mentors is exactly what I did. Is there anyone in particular or a particular type of mentor that you would say was most pivotal for you?
I love Tony Robbins, but I love also Les Brown. I love all these
Yeah,
Brené Brown also, and also there's so many. There's so many.
those are mine as well, and other people in that same space. So I totally feel you. I actually love everything they share with us. Hello, hello, awesome listener. Thank you so much for joining us today at GabTalks Success Tips from Experts. We're going to take a short break and say thank you to our sponsors. It is through the generous support of these sponsors that we are able to bring to you these amazing experts that are sharing their best tips for your success. So please listen to what our sponsors have to say, and hopefully they're going to inspire you that you're going to click their links and go support them.
Ever wish you had a generous, wealthy uncle? Well, this Gab Talk sponsor may be the next best thing. If you've ever found yourself wishing some successful person would willingly invest their time, energy, and money in you to help you crawl out of the drudgery of your life, then this is your lucky day. Most people will ignore this. They'll think it's too good to be true. But if you'll pay attention, you may just discover that he is the guy. And as you might imagine, this is exactly why I've been asked not to reveal his identity. If I did, he would surely be overwhelmed by countless people sending in their sob stories in hopes of getting a handout. Well, he can't help everybody. He's not a charity. He's a business philanthropist, and he's made millions and would like to give back. He's willing to give a few total strangers a hand up. If you would like him to invest in you and you want more wealth, better health, and a drastically improved quality of life, simply click the link and tell him your story. Be honest. He'll see what he can do. I can't promise he's going to solve all of your problems, but he will make you this promise. If you have the courage to tell your story, he'll read every word and give you a valuable gift just for doing so. So go ahead. What are you waiting for? Click the link and share your story.
It's time to take a vacation from processed foods. The ultimate lifestyle transformation kit will upgrade the way you look, feel, and perform, or will give you your money back, guaranteed. By taking a vacation from processed foods, you will detoxify your organs, cleanse your cells, and remove chemicals from your gut. And once you begin to nourish your cells and balance your hormones, you may notice increased energy, lower stress, deeper sleep, heightened mental clarity, improved digestion, and sexy lean muscle. Any of that sound interesting to you? You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. You already eat every day, and what you eat really matters. This is your chance to upgrade your food, upgrade your health, and upgrade your life.
So I would like to ask you a question that I ask all of our guests, because I think that many of our listeners are just starting out and they're getting into their career, or they have a career and they're pivoting and changing. If you were able to go back and talk to yourself when you were a teen getting ready to get out into the world, is there one piece of advice that you would have given?
If you have a passion that sync with your heart, just go for that. And don't listen what society expect from you, what family expect from you to do, what it's normal to be in the society as a woman. It just be bold and follow your dreams.
I love it. Because what society expects of us keeps changing. And I think it's because we are pushing to say we're not going to just accept what the limitations are.
Yes, because sometimes I grow up in a communist country and education was very, very important. And also the family, what they expect from you is to become either lawyer, what I was actually I'm former lawyer, but it wasn't my passion, and or doctor or engineer. So that was kind of prestigious profession. Nobody talk about business or follow your dreams or do what you love to do. That it's actually can put you in the way that you're not really happy.
Again, you and I, very parallel. I came from a background of accounting, and anybody who knows me is like, accounting? That doesn't fit your personality. It wasn't my passion, but I did it because it's what I was told to go do. So you and I have a lot of parallels. I love that we are having this conversation today. So in order for people to reach success and live inside their passion, there are tools that we can teach them and give them guidance to do so. What advice do you have to share with our audience?
If you have this passion and know what you want to do, just believe in yourself, trust the process and the resources, the people, it's come to you. They just trust and put this outside, just start this to make this first step. And then everything you come to you after, because you just communicate to universe, that's what I want to do.
That's awesome. Do you have any other recommendations to share?
And for women specifically, it's really when they're going to challenges a transition period, when they disconnect of themselves and feel don't motivate at all, they really come to their source inside and find the power inside them.
Absolutely. I think that that's so critical. Before we wrap up and we share with people how they can contact you, I just want to give you the floor one more time if you have any further advice or recommendations.
Yeah, if I firmly believe that if a woman is in harmony, the old world become harmonized. So that affect their relationship, the way they perform in their business, in their work. So really take care of yourself, prioritize yourself because you're important.
Oh, I think that we as women, we know this. We like deep down, we know it, but we don't believe it, or we believe it, but we don't know it. And it's a crazy thing, but it's true. Um, On each episode of GabTalks Success Tips from Experts, we like to highlight a hero sponsor who is a business that chooses to highlight a do-good organization in their own community that is bettering the world. Today's hero sponsor is...
Hello, world. This is Z, or you can call me Mr. Z. I am a web developer and I am also a consultant from Z World Webs. Today, I want to highlight the Spiro Foundation because this nonprofit organization is truly dedicated to arresting the spread of human trafficking. This includes prevention, education, recovery, and of course, technology. If you would like to learn more about the Spiro Foundation, please visit their website at www.spiro-foundation.org. And again, their website is www.spero-foundation.org. to which sparrow is Latin for I hope. Or you may scan their QR code. The link can be found in the show notes. So with that being said, my name is Z from Z World Webs, and let's develop a website Z World is waiting for. Thank you.
I loved having this conversation with you today. And I think that there's so much value that people can gain from finding out more about how they can learn and work with you. Will you share with us where they can contact you? And don't forget, you guys, the links are going to be down below in the show notes.
So they can connect with me in my website, which is menopausesupportacademy.com.
menopausesupportacademy.com. The link will be down below. And do you have a presence on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, other social media?
Yeah, I'm all over the social media. They can find me in LinkedIn also with my name, Dilyana Mileva. I'm in Facebook and Instagram also. So yeah, they can easily connect with me with my name.
That's amazing. And I think everybody needs to get a little bit of fairy dust to get better sleep, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a business person. So you guys, don't forget to click the links down below. We'll have Dilyana's social media and her website there. And I know that she's got a really cool offer for you guys. Will you share with us what that is?
I have a free gift for you, which is also in my website. So we women, if you are in perimenopause and menopause, I have 3 steps how to manage 21 symptoms going through this challenging period.
Awesome. That's something that I think that what's interesting is different people have different symptoms. I know I have different symptoms than my mother had, but so often we feel like, oh, who else is going through this? This is what I'm dealing with. So having a resource like that is really, really useful for knowing what you're going to deal with and how to deal with these symptoms. So I want to thank you so much for having this conversation with us today. I absolutely loved what you had to share and the fairy dust that you gave to me and our audience. So you guys click the links, go get your gift. Don't forget to click subscribe. Make sure you mark the reminder so that you know when our next episode is airing. Hey, thanks so much for watching. We hope you got value today. We want to give a huge shout out of gratitude to our contributors. Please make sure you click the subscribe button below and don't forget to click the bell up above to get reminders when we add new content.